I fear tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart has sprung a big break. And a stab of loneliness, sharp and painful, I may never shake. You might say I was taking it hard, or you wrote me off with a call. But don't you wager that I'll hide in sorrow when I may break right down and bawl. Now the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartache's going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. One day I ventured in love, never once suspecting that the final result would be how I lived in fear of waking up each morning, finding that you're gone from me. The ache and pain in my heart for today was the one that I hated to face. Somebody new came up to winner, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartache's going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Now the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartache's going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Thank you. Well, while Sue's continuing to work the crowd, we'll get started here. Okay. So thanks so much for coming out today. It's good to see everybody again. It's been several months since we've been here. We had to brave the northern winter up near Cook Forest where we live now, but we're back and hopefully be coming back every month for the next several months. Those of you that don't know me, my name's Krysinski. I'm here with my lovely wife Sue and Sadie the Wonder Dog, who I'm sure most of you have met by now. And what I do for my shows is I'll play about, well actually I've got a mixed in today. I'll play a mix of some old country songs and some old gospel hymns. And anytime that you want to sing along, by all means feel free, because this is your time to have a good time. So we'll kick one off with one that was recorded in 1958 by Charlie Walker. This is called Pick Me Up on Your Way Down. You were mine for just a while, now you're putting on the style, and you never once looked back at your home across the track. You're the gossip of the town, but my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground. Pick me up on your way down.
You know what?
It's better than it was Friday.
Last Friday we were at that area agency on aging that I was telling you about. And he couldn't get a whistle out to save himself.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Okay, so I've got one here by the Oak Ridge Boys. This was recorded by them back in 1981. It's a real pretty song called Fancy Free. I'm sitting fancy free because she wants to go. She's tired of loving me. She told me so. I guess she don't know just how much she means to me. But along with all my dreams, I'm sitting fancy free. Yes, I'm sitting fancy free, even though I love her still. She'd be no good to me if I held her against her will. Even though that girl, she's the best part of my world, along with all my dreams, I'm sitting fancy free. Oh Lord, you just don't know how it hurts to say goodbye. She did her best to stay. I can't say she did not try. I just hope the road she takes leads back to me. So along with all my dreams, I'm sitting fancy free. Yes, I'm sitting fancy free, even though I love her still. She'd be no good to me if I held her against her will. Even though that girl, she's the best part of my world, along with all my dreams, I'm sitting fancy free. Yes, I'm sitting fancy free, even though I love her still. She'd be no good to me if I held her against her will. Even though that girl, she's the best part of my world, along with all my dreams, sitting fancy free. Along with all my dreams, I'm sitting fancy free. Thank you. So a while back, I had somebody at one of my shows ask if I had any Merle Haggard songs, and at the time I did not. So I went and I learned a couple, and this is one of them. This song was recorded by Merle back in 1970, and it's kind of a political song talking about the political climate at the time. But if you think about it and you listen to the words on this song, you could think he wrote it about the way things are today. And I think it just goes to show you that even though time goes on, some things never change. Anyways, this is a kind of a cool song called Rainbow Stew.
That sounds like something I
Yeah. There's a big brown cloud in the city, and the countryside's a sin, and the price of life is how to give up, gotta come down again. When the worldwide war is over and done, and the dream of peace comes Okay, so I always like to have some old Hank Williams songs in my set here. So this is one of his big hits. I think it was one of his last hits also before he passed at way too early of an age. It's kind of a sad song, but it's pretty also. This is called Your Cheating Heart.
Oh, okay. She's quite content right here.
Oh, that's good.
Who am I to tell her to move, all right?
Okay, my next one is kind of a bluegrass song, but it's a really beautiful song about the hope that comes from the faith in our Lord and Savior. And this is called Beyond the Rain. So those of you that know me know that I spent a few years in Texas, and when I was there, I got to love everything about the Republic of Texas, as it once was. And so it's wrong. I'd like to have a Texas song or two in my set. And this one was recorded by Tanya Tucker, among other people. But this talks about maybe what's going to happen to me when my time comes. It's called Texas When I Die. When I die, I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in. If they don't, just let me go to Texas, boy. Texas is as close as I've been. New York couldn't hold my attention. Detroit City couldn't sing a song. If tomorrow finds me busted flat in Houston, I won't care, 'cause at least I'll know I'm home. When I die, I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in. If they don't, just let me go to Texas, boy. Texas is as close as I've been. I'd ride through all of hell and half of Texas just to hear Willie Nelson sing a country song. Here just ain't as cold until you know. My body's here, but my soul's in San Antonio. When I die, I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in. If they don't, just let me go to Texas, boy. Texas is as close as I've been. Texas is as close as I've been. Thank you. Yeah, I like Texas so much that I actually thought about moving there, but I realized that if I had, I could have got a pretty small apartment because I would have been down there all by myself. I don't think Sue liked it as much as I did. Yeah, I don't think once, babe, you ever drove on the interstate down there because they were just too big and crazy for you. Okay, so I've got one here by George Jones. This is a new one in my repertoire here, but one I think you probably have heard over the years. This is called The Race Is On. Thank you. Glad I put that one in there. Oh, well, if you like peppy ones, I got another good peppy one here. This one's by Glenn Campbell, and this has a really good message, one we should take with us and live by every day. This is called Try a Little Kindness. If you see your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from the seeds he sowed, and if you see your sister falling by the way, Okay, we're at about the halfway point of the show, so I'd like to take a little break now and recognize anybody in the crowd that might have a birthday this month. So, do we have any April birthdays in the crowd?
No, Patrick Whitney has birthday.
What's the name? Patrick. Okay. Oh, okay. And we got Patrick. Anyone else? Blanche? Okay, Patrick and Blanche. Going once? Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to sing happy birthday to Patrick and Blanche. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patrick and Blanche. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, so we'll keep moving along here then. This next song I have is a real pretty song that was recorded by John Denver in 1970. And this is called Follow Me. It's by far the hardest thing I've ever done. To be so in love with you and so alone. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and say you'll follow me. It's long been on my mind, you know it's been a long, long time. I'll try to find a way that I can make you understand the way I feel about you, just how much I need you to be there where I can talk to you when there's no one else around. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and say you'll follow me. You see, I'd like to share my life with you and show you things I've seen, places that I'm going to, places where I've been, and have you there beside me, and never be alone, and all the time that you're with me, we will be at home. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way. Take my hand and say you'll follow me. Take my hand and say you'll follow me. Thank you.
Gave me a wonderful gift on Christmas, and we went to see John Denver when he was with us in Pittsburgh.
or Greensburg, or no, that was in Pittsburgh, yeah. That John Denver show was in Pittsburgh.
It was the most wonderful Christmas show. It was awesome, so.
And so another favorite artist of mine is Johnny Cash. I hope a lot of you out there like him. And this is one of his hits recorded back in 1958 called Big River. And this is all about taking a trip down the Mississippi River.
Well, true.
Now I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, Big River, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota, and it tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream went back downstream, cavorting in Davenport, and I followed you, Big River, when you called. You took me to St. Louis later on down the river. A freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, oh she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and then she went on down alone. Now won't you bat down by Baton Rouge, River Queen, roll it on. Take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough of my blues down the Gulf. She loves you, Big River, more than me. On the weeping willow, how to cry, cry, cry. And I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, Big River, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die.
I just thought that we're taking a river cruise on the Mississippi. I didn't realize that song was about the Mississippi. But we're going on a river cruise in September with my brother and his wife. And you should bring a guitar and you can be sitting on the paddle boat singing that. I think you should.
We'll keep that in mind. I've been playing that song probably about 10 years, and you never knew that was about...
I didn't realize it was about the Mississippi.
Okay.
See how much attention I'm paying?
Okay, so this is a nice gospel song that was recorded by Jim Reeves initially, I believe, and later by Alan Jackson on a gospel album that he put out not too long ago. This is called Softly and Tenderly. Waiting and watching means, if you want to sing along, please do. If you know the words, that's great. If you don't know the words, well, that's okay too. Okay, so I've got a fun song here that was recorded in 1971 by a group called Delaney and Bonnie. They didn't have a real big commercial success. They did play sometimes with Eric Clapton, the great guitarist, but this is a hit they did have in 1971. It's kind of a fun song called Never Ending Song of Love. Oh, I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, feel for each other from now on. Feels so good I can't hardly stand it. A never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd sing my never-ending song of love for you. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, feel for each other from now on. Feels so good I can't hardly stand it. A never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd sing my never-ending song of love for you. I'd sing my never-ending song of love for you. Well, thank you.
You were singing that to me, weren't you?
I was. I was looking over that way, didn't you see?
Oh, you were singing to Sadie.
Oh.
Sorry, more like
Okay, I've got another good old hymn here. Found out recently this is our pastor's mom's favorite hymn, and so we sang it in church not too long ago, but this is Great is Thy Faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever wilt be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Summer and winter and springtime Thank you. I don't know why it is, but I picked a lot of slow songs for this set, but hope you all like them anyways. This is one that was recorded by Johnny Cash, among other people, but it was written by Chris Christopherson, who wrote so many wonderful songs, a lot of that you don't even know he wrote that other people recorded. And this is a really beautiful song called Why Me, Lord? Yeah, he recorded all his own songs, but like nobody ever heard them. Yeah. Let's see, how are we doing on time? We're good. Okay, so not too long ago, what was it? Wasn't last Sunday, it was the Sunday before. It was Easter, and so I want to put a song in here about Easter. And the reason we celebrate it, this was written by William and Gloria Gaither, the Gaithers. Probably my favorite Gaither song, and this is called Because He Lives. God sent His Son. They called Him Jesus. He came to love, heal, and forgive. Okay, so here it is, April already, and those of you that like Major League Baseball know the season's kicked off, and our Pittsburgh Pirates are doing pretty good so far this year. I think they're still in first place, even though they lost yesterday. Kind of a heartbreaker, but
7-3.
8-3. Yep.
3 losses.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. And sadly, I'll admit that they have a better record than my Houston Astros, who did not get off to such a good start. But anyway, so we want to sing a song here for baseball season. One you all know, and we'll sing it through twice. This is "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Frankie guessed it.
We're not going to sing about the Astros.
No, we won't. Only because the Pirates have a better record.